Hi, guy. Good morning to you. This morning, I'm going to discuss about the meaning of Christ and the Messiah. Is Messiah and Christ the same? No, they are not the same. Because in the Gospel of Barnabas Jesus called Jesus the Christ, Jesus Christ. So, and then Jesus also said that he is not the Messiah. He denied even in front of the priests. But he said the Messiah would come after him. So the Messiah is the Prophet Muhammad. Or Jesus Christ. And Christ in the Koran is Al Masih. So Al Masih and the Messiah are not the same word. Dajjal is also referred as Dajjal al Masih in Islam. So also I Google Al Masih is one that cure the blind, anointed. So when Dajjal is also called Dajjal al Masih, so sure Dajjal is not the Messiah. So the Messiah also defined in the Gospel of Barnabas the meaning of the Messiah. The Messiah is simply means the great prophet or the successful prophets or the prophet that have many followers. So if you look the prophets that have many followers is Muhammad. So the Messiah is also, the word Messiah is not mentioned in the Quran. The meaning is mentioned. One that bring the blessing to the world. Rahmattul, alamin is the Arabic word. One that bring blessings to the world, meaning in a big way. So it's a big. Jesus mentioned that Messiah would talk to God in the day of judgment, when people are gathered before being judged. Or God will speak only to the Messiah. So meaning the Messiah means the leader of the mankind. So who is the leader of the mankind? One that would talk to God before the day of judgment. So God would converse with a Messiah who is the Prophet Muhammad. No nobody else would be allowed to talk. Only Prophet Muhammad or the Messiah would talk with God just before the day, in the day of judgment, just before mankind would be judged in the next world. Okay, guy, because people criticize the Gospel of Barnabas being inconsistent, because Gospel of Barnabas says Jesus Christ, but in the Gospel of Barnabas also Jesus denied being the Messiah. So the meaning of Christ is not the Messiah, but people criticize the Gospel of Barnabas being inconsistent. But no, so the meaning of Christ is Esa al Masih, and Muslim call Jesus al Masih, but the meaning is not the Messiah. There is no word Messiah in the Quran, but there is a word rahmattul alamin in the Quran. Then rahmattul alamin also mentioned in the Gospel of Barnabas, and Gospel of Barnabas give the word Messiah to mean rahmattul alamin, that bring great blessings to the world. And in the Gospel of Barnabas, Messiah means the great prophet, the prophet that would talk to God before people are being judged by God. Actually, the story in the Gospel of Barnabas, there was a long wait before people are being judged, and people couldn't wait any longer, and the prophet started to talk. Hey, get it over. So they asked the Messiah to talk to God, to get it over, to start the judgment. So it was the Messiah, Prophet Muhammad, then talked to God to get it over, start the judgment, or sorting out of man who would go to paradise and who would go to hell. Thank you very much for listening.